Hello everybody, Icelandic Farmer here, and welcome back to Lawfolds. Well, in the last episode we did do some baling and transporting some bales. Oh, we actually had baled, but we did transport and finished harvest something, if I remember right. The trailer that we had, it was a mod, and I actually sold it again and bought this one. This is the one that you actually get in the game. It's much better. Actually, the bales stay where you put them on it. It is not shaking and it's not making a mess. So, yeah, the other one was still in beta. So that's probably something that they need to try to fix. But this one actually seems to be working quite good. But the thing is, it's really hard to reverse with. You have to have skills to reverse with this trailer. I'm just going to drive this trailer to the cow shed and just leave it there. We are not going to do any more bale handling for now. Whoa, it's really heavy, this load on this trailer. You can even see that on the wheels. So you have to be driving really carefully, otherwise we probably are going to tip over. And here is a really weak spot for that. It is a good load of bales. We have quite a lot of them, so we have to be careful. We don't want to lose this load and have to start loading on everything again. We have not so much special work doing right now, except we have a lot of things to like harvesting, and that is the main thing we need to do, and plow the fields. I have put our hired worker on the same 40s to start keep on plowing, and I will probably put a plow behind this one too, or we use this one for carting from the harvester. I think we'll do that and put the GCP on plowing, because I was using him for plowing earlier. So I think that is what we are going to do. This map is really good looking map. I do really love most about it. What I think is frustrating is lack of space for placeables. There aren't any space for placeables anywhere. I'm sorry to say, but there isn't any. If you're going to use placeables, you need to buy a field someplace. There is a flat area and use that for placeables, and that is not something that you want to do. You want to use the fields for the purpose that it's supposed to be used for. So you could probably put something here, but it's not much. I mean, as you can see, there isn't that very much space around the farm to put placeables at all. And I can understand the thinking that he makes the map like this because it looks like that in real life. But realism, yeah, it's a good thing, but I think we don't have to go too far with the realism. We need to have room for that, so we can actually use the stuff that you can get in the game to make everything work. Well, that is at least my opinion. So, of course, if you have any other opinion, that's okay. That's just how life is. I mean, if everybody thought the same things about everything, then I think the would be really boring living. I think I think that would be really boring thing. Otherwise, I do like this map. What I really miss now, because I'm playing the series on Sosnoska Not by Johnny Wee, is that now in the latest version, actually he have put in fertilizer master and seed master, and I do actually miss them already. I've just had them in, what is it, 2 episodes, and I miss having those things. I don't think there are any industries on this map at all, if I'm right. I haven't seen any, not that kind of industry at least. But I like the layout of the map. It's a really beautiful map. But as I said, lack of places for placeables, like for pig feed mixer. I would really love to put in a pig feed mixer here, so we could make our own pig feed, instead of need to drive each and every crop to the animals. So I don't know, but I will keep on and see how far this series will go. We will play it at least few episodes more, hopefully. So wait a second, I need to actually remove the telehandler first before we actually do start put the plowing tractor on here, because he's in the way. I want to put the spikes like this so we don't put the spikes into anybody. Put this one over here, and we got stuck. Need to get farther away from the wall. There. Now we should be able to move. Yeah. And we need a cursor washer, because the machinery is starting to get quite dirty. So let's see where. Yeah, I should fertilize the fields first. I actually could do that. Why don't I? Let's just turn this one off. We need to fertilize first. So let's see. Oh, there is still one bag left of fertilizer. I'm not going to use liquid fertilizer. These liquid fertilizing system, I'm not used to see that in the area where I live. We usually just use solid fertilizer, and these sprayers that they are using for liquid fertilizer in this game are actually used for herbicides and bug prevention, and for me it's not natural for using them to fertilize. So that's why I'm just going to use liquid fertilizer. No, sorry, solid fertilizer. So yeah, that's just how I'm gonna play it. And we will try to steer away from most of the fan tractors in this series. We will try something else, like the case tractor, and of course there is a modded one, John Deere, actually, that my friend Johnny, or as I'm starting to call him, Aussie, do love that we are using on our series. What was it called? Pine Cove something. I don't remember the name on the map. It's by Stevie. Pine Cove Farm. Yeah, Pine Cove Farm. We are doing a series on that, of course. Maybe you have already seen that first 2 episodes that we have done. But that John Deere's that Johnny actually do like, and could maybe get one of those and go for Massey Ferguson. But right now we do actually have enough tractors. We don't need any more right now. We have what we need for doing a job that we need to do. So I usually try to take the first headland and then I send him off for himself. We have harvested, what is it now, 1, 2, 3 fields. We have still 4 fields left, 5, with soybeans that I have seeded the first time. So let's see if we just put him to start something like this, and then he will go over there, and we jump into this one. So let's see. There's not much space around here, but I think that is just how it is in England and Scotland and in those areas. So let this one start right here. Oh, he will get into trouble probably in the other end. We follow him first here. See how this will go. The other one is starting to get close to be finished on field 28. There. I was wondering why he was driving so slow. It's just because I had put him on down to 10 kilometers because of the we were following the harvester before. I think we will be okay. He will just leave quite a lot of headland here. So what we want to do is actually get this harvester ready and take the headland. I actually do miss playing with Johnny when I'm doing these videos, because when you are playing on multiplayer, it is much more fun in the direction that well, you don't have to do everything yourself. Well, we are in a problem here. We just can't get rid of the trailer somehow. Need to find a spot where we can have that. That is actually a big issue, I think, in 17 is the header trailers. They are, I don't think there is any kind word about it. Useless, if you ask me. The harvesters, for the first, the trailers are too high, and the harvesters don't lift the headers high enough to be able to get rid of the trailer. Well, we're still stuck into this trailer, and that is bothering me. Get off. So frustrating. What is wrong? Why don't you... You just can't get rid of it. No, this is stupid. We need probably to get. We're not totally finished. It's just gonna take the little left that he hasn't taken here. There. And then I just drive him down. These fields, I have been thinking about joining these two before I will seed these fields. I want this to be a one field. I think that is a good sized field then. So there it is. Let's get this trailer with us. There, and go down to the field and tow that header trailer away from the harvester. I'm getting a little bit pissed off. Don't like this. It shouldn't be like this. The harvester should be able to lift the header that far up that it should not be any problem to get away from it. There. Could you see how much it was going down? It shouldn't be like this. So let's just put the header trailer right here and run to the harvester and get that one started. So let's see. There, we don't want to have any straw. We will turn that off. Oh, I was actually not putting straw down. There. Now we can take the headland here, so we can put it on hired worker afterwards. We're probably gonna need a bigger harvester for this farm, because the fields will be, middle-sized, big fields. When we join more fields together and such. This one we can't make any bigger because we have all the hedges and fences between them around it, so we can't do anything about that. We could probably... No, it seems to be a fence over there too. Okay. I was thinking about the forest over there. If we would cut that forest down, we maybe could have made this field bigger in that direction, but no. We have a fence in the way. So we can't do that either. So we just have to... Yeah, it's a big enough field anyway. We just have to live with it. This tipping area where you tip the grain would more like to have drive-through, like is on the default map like Goldcrest Valley and Sosnoska, because often when you are harvesting, it's just easier to use hired worker for that work, because often you need to do something else yourself than just carting trailers. Like right now the plowing tractor on 28 is finished, so we need to get him started on something else. And when the farm is it's actually quite big, we have quite a lot of fields to work with here in the beginning, and not talking about when we get the animals too. We are going to have a lot of things to do. I noticed that on Sosnoska now that after I've gotten everything, everything has started, like the feed mixers and the fertilizer master and the seed master and everything like that. I have actually quite a lot of things to do all the time. There's no dead time at all. You need to be looking at everything and make sure that everything is full, and actually need to do straw for stuff and stuff like that. So there's always a lot of stuff to do. This field isn't giving very much yield, actually, I noticed. I wonder, we should have fertilized it more than just one time, I think. I think it would have helped if we fertilized it 3 times. But we didn't. We just fertilized it once, so we just have 1 layer of fertilizer on this field. Because when you start the game, you don't. None of the fields are fertilized, so you need to start that. None of the fields are plowed, so you need to start that too. So there are a lot of things you need to be doing yourself in the beginning. So let's see, if I lift the header here and we drive all the way over, I should actually empty the harvester too. Let's get the trailer in here with our lovely case. Could actually get ourselves a bigger trailer, but this one is actually good enough right now. Try to save a little money, because we want to buy animals too soon. We have a lot of stuff to do before we can do that. We need all the ingredients for the cows. I will try to use the small blue mix feeder for the cows. Sadly, we don't have anything for the pigs, so we need to just go for giving them all the different sorts of fruit that they need, like potatoes and or just sugar beets. Well, I thought about it. What is in field 30, by the way? Sugar beets, yeah. We actually do have equipment for that, to harvest those sugar beets. It's not a big field, but it's actually big enough for harvesting potatoes and sugar beet for purpose for the pigs. but not very much more than that, I think. But I don't think we have any special storage for sugar beets and potatoes on this map. Just have to do as we did in the beginning of Sosnoska, tip it in a pile in one shed someplace. I think that is the only way. I have actually thought about putting in the season mod, but I don't know. What do you think about that? Do you think that I should test that mod? If you haven't thought about it, just give me a comment. It could be nice. And I've just seen all other YouTubers are playing with that season mod. And yeah, I could test it if you are interested in me trying it, of course. I have a good friend, Reefy. He actually is using that season mod, I know, on some of his maps. Grizzly Bear Sims, he actually does play with the season mod. So could be interesting. Then we need to make sure that we have enough feed for all the animals for the winter time, because you can't harvest in the spring. It's only the summer that you could be able to harvest and make grass and silage and such. So it will make it a little bit more intensive. You need to use these 6 days for doing all that work you need to be doing. And of course you can't have that too many fields either, because you can't just get over some few fields in 6 days. Because you could actually, if you had no limit on money, and buy a big harvester to do that kind of work. But right now, yeah, we have quite a lot of money, but we need them to get animals. Cows and pigs and sheep. Not sheeps. I'm learning still, Johnny. Yeah. It's actually Johnny that told me about that. I was saying it wrong. So just to annoy him, I say sheeps instead of just saying sheep. Mostly for fun of it. So if I put this one here, let's see, where do the hired worker ends? He's probably going to miss something. I'm totally sure about that. Yeah, there is not much. But at least we get on a straight line here for him, hired worker, to keep on harvesting. It's a little thing. The good thing is actually that we have a good space around the fields. Easy for a hired worker to turn around and such. So let's jump into this one and see if we can empty the harvester before he turns around. stop the hired worker here, and we don't want him to turn around here. That could be a big mistake. I have given up the AI vessel extension totally. I haven't seen if there is any update to that still, so I just have to see. But I haven't given up on that right now. I put him on here. There. And he can go for himself. Why did you stop here? That's just stupid. You aren't finished yet. At least it's good that I have 2 plows. And it'll take a little bit shorter time to get over all these fields. I have not totally decided if I'm gonna include these 2 fields in this big field. Why are you stopping? You're stupid. Well, let's just plow ourselves the rest. It's not that much left anyway. It's always harder to drive in cab when you're doing this stuff. I really wish that I had the track IR. You can easily look easier in cab than when you don't have it, because I think you can actually tilt it your head to sides and such and look better around you. So let's see there. There. I don't know if we're doing this right. Are we? Yeah, we are still doing it right. I've actually seen we need to be with the middle of the front of the tractor between the first 2 lanes there. So there. Seems to be changing between every row you take. Oh, I don't remember how many hours I've been sitting in a tractor plowing hectare after hectare. Did that in Sweden in many years. In some way it actually is fun, I think. It's different work than you usually do. But I actually did enjoy it when I did work at this farm in Sweden. It was a nice job. I was actually missing there. Why? Well, we will fix that. see. Get into the furrow. Down with the plow. Well, we have been doing a little bit of everything today. Harvesting and fertilizing and plowing now. And actually did load the bales on the bale trailer so we could get them away from the field so we can start do some field work. It was actually easier to plow in the cab than I thought. I haven't been testing that out very much except this time. I think the sugar beets are actually ready to harvest too, if I'm right. So we will be doing that soon too. And then we have the sugar beets for the pigs. We have corn too in the silos, so I think we actually do have everything for the pigs. We have straw too, and yeah. Pigs and sheep are actually really good income to the farm. I've seen that on Sosnoska Not. I sell 9 pigs a day and it will give you about 10,000 euros in income every day. The sheep are actually giving more because I have 70 sheep on Sosnoska, and you are getting at least 1 pallet a day, and that's actually quite a lot. So you will get about, what is it, 15,000 for a pallet, but it depends on the price. We have a little misses here too, actually. We should actually take those. Yeah, now I have forgotten about the harvester. We should actually go and empty him. Well, he stopped anyway. At least he is on the right, with the pipe in the right side. He's not poking out into the crop. There. So we want to plow these together or already, or turn plow, allow there. We started to plow these fields together. Pull one button. Actually, no. Come on. Oh. When I put a hired worker on, he actually turned off allow to create fields. don't want to miss the other stuff either, so let's try to get this everything that the hired worker did miss here when he was turning around. And now probably my seeding tractor is in the way. No, fertilizer tractor. I mean, not seeding. This is actually looking strange because the plow furrow is not going the right way. I wish that the Giants could have done that like there was on maps in 15, that you had in any special direction. It just the furrow would go that way you are facing the tractor, actually. Let's see if we can just get a help of the GPS to get a straight line here. And then we get a totally straight line here in on this end of the field, and it will be easier to use a hired worker on the harvester and seeder and all of that stuff, and the plows later on. Let's get a little photo of this, or screenshot as you can say. There. So there, we have done this nicely. And let's just keep on plowing them together. Usually when I plow fields together, I do this first. Make sure that I get a good lines between the fields, so they are like they were always a one. And then I start going the long lines like I've been doing here. It's just, I think for me it is easier to do it like this, and then you are not making a mess on the ends when you stop and lift the plow. We'll get all the way up, and I think that it will be actually it for today. We'll finish this plowing stuff here before next episode, probably. At least plowing them together. Could actually do this videos on this map, just I try to do everything in the videos instead of jumping over stuff. I know it maybe not so much fun, but you could give me an opinion on that if you want me to just keep on going in next episode and finish this and such. Instead of next time I come in and everything is plowed and ready to seed it. Well, yeah, we can take this list here and park down there with the fertilizer tractor. This is actually quite a big field now. Big, nice looking field. We need to get a bigger seeder too. The 6 meters actually doesn't fertilize at the same time either, so I've been thinking about going for the horse front door, I think it is called. What is 9 meter seeder? There. Well, I think this is it for today, for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it, and of course, if you did, please give me the thumbs up. Anything to add, please give me a comment. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.